giving the kid money, buying the kid shoes, socks, drawers. What the fuck are you complaining for? Bitch, I wish my baby daddy would do that.
What are you talking about? Am I confused? I'm confused. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Welcome back, Motivation Nation. It's your host, Al Gordon. Y'all know what we do on this channel. So she's got a baby daddy question that she needs answers to. So let's jump right on into this. Hey, and do me a favor, hit that hype button. It's going to help the channel grow, and it's all because of y'all. Appreciate ya.
Is it that the good daddies get the baby mamas who act like they just so single and they struggling? And then the good mamas, we get the baby daddies that just don't do nothing, just don't choose to do nothing. I never understood. It's never like an equal.
Wait a second, ma'am. I totally understand why this happens. You don't see, this is the thing. Nobody issues out baby daddies like it's some type of a I don't know, like you go somewhere and they issue out tickets to wait in line. You chose this guy, ma'am. Where is the accountability you're talking about? Why does this woman get this guy and why do I get this type of guy? Because I know that's where this is going to lead. Well, ma'am, you chose that guy. Not only did you choose that guy, you decided to lay down with that guy. Not only did you choose that guy and lay down with that guy, you chose to have relations with that guy. Then you chose to allow that guy to get you pregnant. And then you have to carry that pregnancy to term and birth a child. Do you see all the steps that you had to take to get this horrible baby daddy that you selected, by the way? He wasn't issued to you. This wasn't no issue. It's not like here. Here are your boots. You know, you get to the military, they give you your issue, your boots. They give you your backpack. They give you all that. Nobody issued you that, man. You chose this guy. But let's let her carry on with the nonsense, because that's what this is, nonsense.
Offends me as a single mom for a woman who baby daddy does for her and her children or child or whatever you want to say and act like they just single, like the daddy don't do nothing. Because then it's like, girl, shut up. Because if that man get that child more than 48 hours, that ain't even a lot.
If that man get that child, ma'am, that's his child. What do you mean if that man get that child? So you talking about these children almost like they're well, we're mammals. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. You're talking about them as if they're like some type of a wild animal. If he come by and he pick the dog up, you should be happy, right? He come get that dog. No. No, man. No. He had children with this lady. So these are still, they're half his DNA, half her DNA. Half him, half her. You put those two together and boom, boy, you got a child. Here they are. He comes and picks up his child. What are you talking about? Hey man, this conversation is crazy within itself. But let her finish, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments about what she's talking about so far.
My kids don't ever be gone.
What?
Them suckers is with me 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days. So if a daddy is getting their child for more than 48 hours, constantly giving the kid money, buying the kid shoes, socks, drawers, what the fuck are you complaining for? Bitch, I wish my baby daddy would do that. I asked my baby daddy for something that motherfucker didn't need to. One time, my baby daddy didn't even give me nothing for Mother's Day, but got his girlfriend stuff for Mother's Day, and I'm looking like, bitch, I'm the one with your kids. So, I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. Why is it that?
Well, I understand it. You guys have, well, you specifically have a problem in being able to discern the right man for you. And now you've made a mistake, and now you're stuck with your kids 24/7. And the guy that you chose to have a child and or children with, because you said you have children. So it's either you've had multiple kids with this same guy, which is even more ridiculous because you knew when you were with him, probably before you even had one child, that he was a terrible, awful person. So then you proceeded to have one child with him and he was a terrible, awful father. And then you proceeded to have another child with him, if in fact that's the case. Or you made one bad pick. Okay, you got one bad pick. You have another child. I'm just going to say two just to keep this story short. You have two children, but now you have it by another guy who's equally as a loser as the first guy. But it sounds like it's only one guy. But let's just say for this argument, it's two different guys, right? Because we went down the scenario if it's one guy, you have multiple kids by one guy. You knew he was a loser after the first one, but you proceeded on to have another one. So that means that it's something messed up in your mind. But if you then chose a second guy who has the same attributes as the first guy, which you've already admitted, you got the kids 24/7, so that would mean that neither one of the guys come and picks their children up. So that means that you chose a second, completely different individual with the same characteristics. Now let's think about this. We got our thinking caps on. Hey, yeah, matter of fact, thinking caps are on sale. You can click the link so y'all can put y'all's on and think with me. Think about it. That means you chose two completely different people with the same traits. Now, you want to know what the bottom line is? The bottom line, the link to both of those guys is you. You. So that means that the problem is you. You don't know how to pick a proper mate. And that's where you have to get better. And stop blaming everybody else, and don't be jealous of other women who are able to pick a better mate who's willing to be a father to their children, because you have picked a man. And I think for the sake of this argument, it's just one, but I had to go down both scenarios just in case. But it sounds like you have one guy that you have had multiple children with. He's a terrible, awful person. By your estimation, I don't know. I'm only going on what you're saying. You're saying, I'm going with your story. You're saying he's a terrible, awful person. So we're going to go with that. But you chose him, and you chose to have multiple children with him. And now you're on the internet telling us that other women are complaining and that there's something wrong with them. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Twilight Zone. Air Gordon is going to go lay down after this one. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it. Okay? This video has effectively it's going to put me to sleep. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think about this, but I can't handle any more internet today. So that's it for this video. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out.